Hey, what's up, everybody? Wow, this is going to be a big week. I've been waiting for this game, our revenge game, hopefully against the Giants. Been waiting for it for a long time. And yeah, I will just want to briefly go over the game against Minnesota last week because I didn't have time to do a post-game video. Um, wow, I think it was again, it was close. All of us pretty much predicted that it'd be a really close game. And it was. We didn't play our cleanest type of football, but we see that's the thing. That's what makes this team so special is that even when we play like crap and we make mistakes, we still win. And see, that's the difference. And another thing too, everybody's in the '70s we had the Doomsday defense and all that. This defense, the nickname is the bend but don't break defense, and that's what's happening. I think the fact that we're forcing the other team, our opponents, were forcing them to kick field goals all the time rather than getting touchdowns or sometimes we get a sack here and there and we force them to punt or they lose I can't talk. They lose yardage and then they like say they're at midfield and then we get a sack or we tackle their running back for a loss and then they have to punt because they're too far back. Stuff like that, and that's what. That's the difference. And so, and then also, of course, with Dak not throwing any pick sixes, he's playing clean, he's playing smart. So, all those things come into factor, and that's why we win. Even when we don't play our best game, we still win because of those things. And that we remain close, we don't lie down, we don't get, our defense does look really shaky at a lot of times. But again, nobody has beaten us 45-7 or had some huge, dropped a 40 burger on us or, killed us like, just a complete blowout. We haven't had that yet. So our defense is nowhere near being the best, but it's enough. And I think a lot of that comes with just, the young players, again, stepping up, the youth movement, and then our offense, the running game, controlling the clock, all of that. So I think that's one of the reasons why we won. And, the referees are never on our side. I mean, I'm glad Skip Bayless pointed out that before the face mask thing, the Vikings, their left tackle, I think it was, went offside. Or not offsides, but false start. So nobody caught that, and he showed it. I'm glad, because that just makes the whole, we paid off the refs, or the refs were on our side, invalid, which is, the refs are never on our side. Did you guys see the Steelers game when they grabbed the face mask, and they finally called it after numerous face masks that were never called, at least 2 or 3 of them total. So, they should have, the Vikings just should have, been able to go down the field better instead of just kicking field goals and shit. And they would have won maybe and played better defense. But, no, but it doesn't matter. I mean, a W is a W. It doesn't matter if it's close or if it's by a field goal or overtime or whatever. We're doing our thing. We don't have to go up. We don't have to win with these huge numbers all the time. Just as long as you get a W at the end of the game, that's all that matters. So now, moving on to the New York Giants. Most of us, pretty much all Cowboys fans, have been circling this on the schedule since we lost to them in the opener. But, we're a different Dallas Cowboys team. We got the swag. We've got chemistry. The first time, we had rookie rust and we didn't really know. We didn't have our chemistry down and we made too many mistakes. We were just, sloppy and but now we eat as each week goes by, we have more chemistry, more swag, more everything. Just execution. Not every game is perfect, but still, we've built up to this point and, we're not going to be complacent because this is the only team that's beaten us. So we're going to be concentrated. We're not going to just lay back and we're doing good now. So no, it's the Giants. They were the only ones that have beaten us, and it's a rivalry game. It's a must-win game because if you win this, you get home field advantage. We've already clinched a playoff spot, but this will ensure pretty much guarantees us home field advantage and winning the NFC East. So that's huge. So our players should and will be motivated by that and get some revenge on these sons of bitches. So I think our game plan really should be defensively, once again, put pressure on Eli. Hopefully we can cover Beckham really good and, make sure that we can, because they can, once Eli gets hot, and he throws down the field, they can really torch us for some yardage and, get points and everything. But again, we got to put pressure on Eli, cover Beckham, force him, and again, bend but don't break, force him to get field goals. Hopefully we can push them back and they'll kick punts and, get them out of the end zone. Offensively, we should have no problem. Just establish a solid run game. Again, Dak is cool, calm, and collected. He always spreads the ball around. Dez has been on fire. Witten, of course, is Witten. The offensive line, of course. All of our receivers. Cole, again, I think Dak and Cole have the best chemistry out of all the receivers. So there's always a really nice connection between Dak and Cole. And, everything. So we got the weapons on offense. I'm not afraid of the Giants defense. I think Pierre Paul is going to be out. I think he got injured or something. So he'll be out. That's one less person to worry about there. So, I say we can go in there and win this. I think we'll bounce, we'll get the revenge on the Giants and split the difference, and then we'll seal the deal, and we'll be all set. And, so this will probably be our toughest game we have left. I mean, I would say the Detroit game will be tough. We play also Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay might be tough. They're actually a young and up-and-coming team, so they might be tough too. And the Philly is the last game. Just put in second and third string. We're already be in the playoffs by that point. But this game is just like the one I want to win more than any of them. We got to get revenge on the Giants, and just to shut up their fan base, to shut up Eddie Trunk, the heavy metal guy, and all the other Giants fans. And so we got to get down there, get our business done, and hey, we'll have the East and playoffs, and more than likely we should have home field advantage after our victory over the Giants, hopefully. So, that's what we got to do. And our guys are fired up. Everything's, we know what to do now. Got more chemistry, and we've been winning, and it's a totally different team than what we had in week 1. So, it's going to be great. I'm really, really excited for this game. And I think we'll win. I'm not sure. It could be anywhere between 27-17 or 28-24, maybe somewhere around that area. It could be something even smaller, like 13-10, one of those type games where it's just really low scoring. You never know. Anywhere around there, but I expect it to be pretty tough and pretty close and score just like against the Vikings. But I'm really excited, and so I guess. And we also, another thing too. We're in primetime slot on Sunday Night Football, of course. So we get all the ratings, all the eyeballs, just like the Tupac. All eyes on me, all eyes on the Cowboys, and it always is like that. But now that we got this youth movement, new stars, new superstars. The Star in Frisco, our facility, we have a fresh start. We have fresh players, everything. So, it's great having this youth movement and new superstars stepping up, and we have a whole new team. It's a whole new era of Dallas Cowboys football, and so I'm really excited. Everybody's watching, whether they love us or hate us. Everybody's watching, especially when we're winning, and which is great for us because then it's like, people watch us even when we're shit, and then they, talk shit about us when we're shit, but we're not. So we got to do business here and shut up that Giants fan base, and, then we'll be sitting nicely in the playoffs. So we can't wait for it. I mean, it's going to be, the playoff teams, I think Seattle's going to be a really, really tough team. I don't know if we'll play them in the divisional round or if it'll be the NFC championship game, but Seattle is from top to bottom, a very complete team. I think it's possible we can beat them. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but wow, it's going to be a really interesting playoff picture here. So we'll see what happens. But first things first, let's go beat those fucking Giants and get revenge on those assholes, and then just move on, and we'll seal the deal for the East and home field advantage and all that. So it's going to be great. So I'm really excited. I can't just express how much I want this game, how I want to win this game more than, think this game and like the Steelers, a couple other games, but this is one of the big ones because they were the only ones that beat us. So, we need some vengeance here. That should motivate our boys. Yeah, but anyway, so that's all. I'll, Monday or maybe Sunday after the game. More than likely, I'll probably just do the post-game video on Monday. But yeah, so that's it. So go Cowboys. Let's beat these Giants, and then have a nice spot in the playoffs. And it's great. I love this youth movement. Just unbelievable what this new era of Cowboys will bring us this year and definitely in the years to come. So it's definitely something that's going to be exciting to watch, and hopefully we'll go to the promised land. I don't know if it'll be this year or next year or whatever, but I love what I'm seeing, and let's continue this this great streak against the Giants and keep moving forward. But anyway, so that's about all for this week. So I'll catch you guys on Monday. Hopefully it'll be a victory Monday. But yeah, anyway, see you guys later. Peace out.